Hi, this is Rachel, and I just wanted to talk about getting tested for STDs. I've been getting it at least once a year, not because I have anything, because my tests are always negative or non-active. Um, so I get tested, and every time I get tested, I get a lot of anxiety for the day, and then I have a lot of anxiety until I get the test results. Every time it's negative, but I still get that anxiety. There's STDs that there are you won't even notice the symptoms, especially if you're a man. So it's good to get checked anyway to have your papers. So a man might ask, or a woman might ask, hey, I want to see your papers. I want to see if you're clean. So, and you would have documentation from doctor's visits that um, you're being tested and you're clean or whatever's wrong. So, I talked to the phlebotomist to take my blood test for the STDs that need that testing, and I asked the phlebotomist. I said, "Hey, do a lot of people get STD tests now?" And she said no. She said a lot of people don't do it anymore. And she said years ago you couldn't even get married without having your papers saying that you took those tests. You couldn't even be married without them. So it's very important. I don't know why less people are doing it, but it's very important to do it, even if there's nothing wrong. If there's nothing wrong, at least do it when you're getting a checkup, because my primary doctor told me that when I do a yearly checkup, any kind of lab work is combined in the bill. So I didn't have to pay extra for um, labs. So I don't know if other places are like that. But anyway, I just want to put it out there that people should be getting tested. I don't know why that number has changed. The 1990s were not that long ago. I remember all the videos about Magic Johnson, so there's all kinds of stuff. When I was a young girl, not young girl, but like, I guess like in my early teens or whatever, they were showing a lot of videos to teenagers and children about, AIDS and stuff. So it was a big thing in the 1990s. Just because it's the 2000s doesn't mean that any of that has changed. And especially if you are, have multiple partners, or if, you might be bisexual or use needles, something like that. It's very important for you to get tested no matter what. And there are some things that live in dry blood. So you don't want, to not know. If you accidentally leave a little bit of blood on the floor, or, on the sink or something, even if it's from your gums, someone comes along and has a little cut on their finger, and they have their hand over the dry blood. So it's just really important to get this information. That is the one thing you should do, is learn as much about yourself as you can. Have your paperwork. Part of being American is not just having your paperwork as a citizen, but it's also having your paperwork for whether or not you have STD. So I think people should be openly talking about it. And yeah, it's scary for even somebody who, doesn't even have it. So anyway, and it's really important to be upfront, because you can get sued. You can get sued. And then the health department finds out about it, all kinds of stuff. So Do not pass it around. I guess some people do it out of revenge. Some people do it because they don't care. Some people do it because they think the other person won't get it. And you can get in big trouble, and that's bad karma. You should treat people like you want to treat yourself. And I'm sure you wouldn't want to live through, you don't want to live through with whatever you already have anyway. So, don't put it on somebody else. Anyway, I hope that people start getting checked more so that the phlebotomist can say, hey, people get checked. So anyway, thank you.
The club isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends